are going to test bus mod. The name of the mod is it's Neoplan Starliner N518. I have mentioned the links in the description. You can download it from there. So let's customize it. So it has only one cabin, one PC. In the engines there are plenty of options, including 850 horsepower, 750 and 10,000 horsepower. Wow. In transmissions there are also a couple of options. One is 12 speed, one is 12 speeds retarded, and one is of 21 speeds. Wow, there's one steering wheel. Interior is quite nice, except the fact that there's no steering wheel. It's just normal blue color, green color, then metal blue, Milano red, polar white. That they only have metallic and other colors. They don't have any specific skins for this bus. That's apparently, yeah. So they don't have any skins for this bus, so you can only on whatever color you want. Customization. This is for the inside. Oh, yeah, all the skins in the bus. They did not put skin in the paint jobs. They have put skins in the accessories. I don't know why. So there is plenty of metro. Things are pretty good. So let's put the steering wheel in the first place. Steering wheels with not much difference. I wonder what this dot down here is actually. Oh, so it's for side line on the glass. This dot here is it for the glass. Anyways, it's like a bit half. Something like that. So let's take this bus on the drive and let's see how it works. the bus. For the test, I'm using a default bus. I'm not making any changes in the engine of the bus, and neither in the transmissions of the bus. So it's a very default version of the bus. So let's start and see how it sounds. Yeah, it sounds different from the truck. I don't know whether it sounds exactly like the Neoplan Starliner bus, but it sounds different, like a bus. And we can hear the sound from inside too. So inside there's a GPS, and mirrors are at proper position. So let's get started. Let's see if on, yeah, it's different than truck. Let's get started. It's a bit difficult to see a blinker light from the back of the bus. Yeah, the transmission is really awesome. I really like the transmission of this bus. The engine sound is really awesome. I have to say that the brake of the bus are super powerful. It's kind of unrealistic thing as compared to other buses. So let's test this bus with a passenger mode, I mean a bus station mode. Let's go to trailer manager. I have mentioned the link for the bus station mode in the description. You can download it from there. Oh, it's 693 kilometers. That's too far. So let's go to garage. By the way, I am testing this mod in the Euro Truck Simulator 2 version 1.33. So if you are on any other version like 1.32 or lower than that, then this mod might not work for you. And if you still try to use this, it might crash your game or something like that. So I would strongly suggest you to not to use this mod if you are on the version 1.32 or below than that. So I'll tell you a trick to attach the trailer. Like, you don't have to drive all the way through the narrow turns to attach the trailer. You just have to enable free camera and get the free camera right next to the trailer and just teleport your bus or truck, and hence therefore you are attached to the trailer. If you don't believe, then we can go to cargo market. You can see that this option has been enabled since we have attached the trailer. So let's see if we can find a job. Let's see how it works with a passenger mod and bus station mod. So it's a bus stop. The shortest one is this, the 250 kilometers. So this one is from Sazelburg to Vietnam. I apologize for mispronunciation of this name. Let's hit stop. Wipers are working pretty fine. So let's see if the front of the bus is real or it's a hologram type. I have seen a minibus mod in which the front of the bus is like hologram. So let's see if it's so no. For this one it's real. As you can see, if I try to hit the railing, it does not let me go. So blinkers are working. You can see both the blinkers light. The sound of this bus is really awesome. Since you have attached the trailer, whenever you will press the number 2 button for the following camera, it will show you a very from long distance. Like, I don't know why are they not going ahead. So you don't really know when you use the light on in this bus. Anyways, I got the ticket, so it's no point in waiting for the green blink. I don't know why this guy did wait for. signal. And I wanted to tell you that this is not the default traffic rate provided by the SCS. I have customized it in the configurations. So if you want more cars, I got another ticket. So if you want to increase the rate of vehicles in your game, then you have to go to the configuration in Euro Truck Simulator 2, in configurations, and in configurations you have to go to the traffic control or something like that. If you press Ctrl plus F and then you search for traffic, then you will find two options, like you set G traffic and factory data traffic load. So there by default it will be 1.0. you just have to change it to 9.9. by doing this, the number of vehicles in the game will increase, and as you can see that in the same city, it's a small city, and it's a third red signal I'm getting here right now because of more vehicles. And it's a fourth red signal I'm getting in the city itself. The braking power of this bus is really strong, which is pretty unrealistic. Having such a strong braking power is not like advantage, instead it's a disadvantage in some cases when you're driving on a highway or one way, because as you can see I just press the brake just in a single tap and it stops instantly. The most of the bus mods I have been uploading to the YouTube, the braking power for all of them is almost same, at least for the version 1.33, except for the Mercedes bus mod or how do I make U-turn here? Maybe it's an invisible trailer behind me which crashed the vehicle. So I don't know why I got ticket again twice. So not every city has a bus terminal, some of the cities has a bus stop. So if we are using this mod, so the some cargos so we go and so you get the jobs in the cargo market, not in the freight market. That's what I just did. So when you're using this mod, you will find that some of them are from bus stop to the bus terminal. So here it will be a bus terminal but while receiving the cargo it will be a bus stop. And so since this city has only one bus stop, so like all the pickup locations for the passengers will be from the same bus stop. And if you are super and one of the disadvantage of this bus station mod is that you don't see where exactly the cargo loading area is. Like you just see the passengers waiting for you, but you don't see a cargo loading area as you used to see in the while delivering actual cargo. I think it's the 5th or the 6th red signal I'm standing on in the same city, in such a small city. You see, this is the disadvantage of like high braking power. You brake too soon, and when it comes to driving on highway while overtaking and stuff, it's really difficult because even if you push the brake for the slide, even if you slightly push the brake, you would lag behind the vehicles. Then again you have to start from the 0 kilometers per hour to the like 80 kilometers per hour or whatever. So let's see our route. So how is it going to be? So it's just going to be a normal highway with 4-lane roads. I mean 2 on the one side and 2 on other side, and that's it. No, it's not here. The transmission sound of this bus is really awesome, I have to say. And there's a wooden floor on the bus near the gas pedals and brake pedals. No, it's everywhere. There's a wooden flooring on the bus. When we are climbing a hill or something, this bus works perfect. If you guys want to know how to increase the density of traffic in your game without downloading any mod, then just let me know. I will post another video with that. including the tutorials of how to increase the density of cars and trucks in your game without downloading any mod and thing. This is really useful because like the traffic packs are like for 300 to 400 MBs, and if you are like not on a super and if you are not driving it on a super gaming computer, your game might lag by putting such heavy mods. Actually, I'm driving from a mouse, so it's a bit uncomfortable to drive this bus as compared to a truck. If you see my other videos, then you would come to know that driving a truck is easier in mouse than driving a bus, at least for me. So top speed of this bus in the default engine is 128 kilometers per hour or 130. It's increasing because we are going on a downhill. It's shaking like a seesaw. Oh shit. I did not expect him to change the lane at a very last moment, but he did change the lane. Driving too slow in the first lane. Like, what was the reason to change the lane? You was fine in the middle lane. I think in Europe, truckers are not allowed to drive on the left hand side of the lane. The right hand lane is empty. I'm not sure if it's true or not. I just heard it somewhere in a YouTube video. This is my first YouTube video in which I'm doing commentary, so please don't be mad for weird voice or any other issues with voice or commentary. It's difficult to steer this bus on the sharp turns, as you can see. To record this video, I'm using a default application provided by Windows 10, that is Xbox. So whenever you get into the game, you just press Windows key and G, so it will start your recording, and after that you can find the footage of your record in the videos, and then you can edit or upload it on YouTube. So it's really good thing about Windows 10 because you don't have to purchase any softwares like Bandicam or stuff like that to record videos for long hours. as you can see, I just slightly pressed the brake and the car ahead of me got far ahead of me. So that's one of the disadvantages of having a strong braking power. And I think that this is my first and last time I'm driving on this bus due to high braking power. It's really unrealistic to have such a high braking power. Apart from braking power, everything in this bus is really awesome. And one of the best thing I notice about this bus is like it's not hologram from ahead. So in one of the bus mode, I saw that the car behind of me, like, in some of the bus modes you would see that the car behind you is getting inside the bus from the back by its own. And even in some of the buses you can just simply cross the railings at higher speed or even at the lower speeds. I don't know how it works, but I have experienced it. It's really the shittiest thing about the bus mods. Let me know how you guys play this game. Do you use a steering wheel, a keyboard, or a mouse to play this game? Here, another great way to play this game is through 900-degree steering wheel. That's a free application on Play Store. You just have to follow the instructions and install the receiver in your computer and follow some simple steps. So the 900-degree steering wheel application connects your phone to your laptop through a Wi-Fi, and if you're playing I think that you can use this. Just a second. So we got ahead, so we missed the bus stop. I'm sorry for that. So now we have to get back, and we would be taking a U-turn from a roundabout. Have to wait. Let me guys let me you guys play this game in the comment section. Do you use a keyboard or steering wheel or mouse, steering wheel or joystick? So another trick I would like to tell you is that even here you can't see where you can unload the trailer, where you can unload the cargo. The one of the trick to that is wherever the passenger is standing, there is your parking spot. So as you can see on the entire bus stop, only one man is standing. That's him. So only one man is standing. So here is exactly where you have to unload the cargo. And if you are unsure that where to unload the cargo, just press the enter. As you can see in the box, so here was so this is the area where we have to unload the cargo. So as you can see, there is no passenger on this bus terminal, not here, and not here either. So there is only one passenger waiting here at this bus stop. So this is one of the tricks. So wherever the passenger is standing, there is your unloading spot, unloading, parking or whatever. Sometimes there would be plenty of passengers standing here, sometimes there would be two, and now it's just one passenger standing over here. So here is the Neoplan Starliner bus mod. I have mentioned the link to this mod in the description below. You can download it from there. And make sure you subscribe my channel. So overall this bus is nice. I think it's a excellent mod, besides the fact that the braking power for this bus is too high, which is really unrealistic. Apart from that, everything in this bus is super awesome, especially the transmission. So I have mentioned the link for the bus and for the bus station in the description below. You can download it from there. Once again, I am playing this game on Euro Truck Simulator 2 version 1.33. So let's stop the engine. Let's unload the cargo. So guys, this was the bus now. So that's it for now. See you in next video. Have a good day.